Yeah, so basically with this situation, this specific case, we had a lot of kabocha that were rooting through the pots just like this, but these ones were like this big. And they need to be planted right now. That matter of fact, they should have been planted already. But anyways, with this specific situation, the idea was to plant these around and in this mound, because kabocha and squash, especially summer squashes, things like that, pumpkins, like to grow in a mound and a lot of fertility. And this was already a natural mound, so try not to disturb the roots that have already established within the papaya. I chose to plant them around the papaya, the mound that existed, and I dug into the external mound and shifted it out further, and then which will leave a hole there. And I'd fill with the good soil. This one has the Mackinac compost. It has compost from the free compost from the dump, city dump, and there's also some used soil that were used for other plants in the past years, and our neighbor gave that to us, which was really nice, because even if it's used soil, it's still, there's a lot of value and nutrients, and the medium itself has a lot of value. So anyways, yeah, I created that. I shifted the soil, which created the hole, and then I used that soil, like 1 scoop in there, and then I would plant the plant, kind of have the roots, within that soil that I just put in, and then I filled the rest of the hole up with the good soil. And this is kind of like what happened. This is the end product. We still have a couple more that have roots sticking out, so these need to be planted. I think this is at full capacity, and honestly, personally, I wouldn't even plant it this dense. So this is going to be kind of an experiment. Some of these I didn't even break apart. I just planted it with the hole. I mean, with the pot in the hole. So that will be kind of experimental, I think these ones have the pot still in them. This one has pot. I think this one I broke up, and the rest I broke up. But it's kind of experimental. I gotta remember to pick these up, the ones that I broke. But anyways, it's a little bit experiment in the play. It's a little bit experiment when it comes to the density of the planting. Squash tends to want 2 cubic feet, and so each mound is 2 cubic feet wide, and for 1 plant. So this is kind of at full capacity and beyond that, and it's very densely planted. But honestly, I think the soil has a lot of fertility to share, and we're constantly putting chop and drop on this tree to protect the fruit tree, and we've been doing that a lot. So we'll see how they go, and as things break down, that's also going to become bioavailable and feed the squash. I'm just hoping it's not too much competition for this fruit tree, but I'm willing to kind of test it out and see how it all goes, and yeah, we'll see. It's gonna be fun either way. Even if it's a extreme failure, it'll still be fun, and I'm sure we'll still get plenty of fruit from the squash and as well as this tree. So this one's already fruiting.
Awesome.
Yeah, the papaya's already fruiting.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, so we'll see how they go.
Thanks, Isaiah.
Yeah, no worries. And then I think we're gonna try to find other locations where we can plant the rest of this.